Setting up a fabric raised bed in the garden. Hello, welcome to 77's Garden, where we talk about gardening, ways to save money, and other special events. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get notified of all upcoming videos. Hello, everybody. So I saw this raised bed online, and I said I should try it and see how it is. It looks good, and everything was really nice in terms of the presentation. It's a fabric raised bed that absorbs. At least it's easy to set up. So I got the raised bed, and we're gonna set it up and show you how I set mine up and how it looks, and some of the benefits of it. So here's my raised bed. Sorry, I started setting it up before I remembered that I had to turn the camera on. So I opened it up and I started filling it with my compost. The compost that I use, I'm using a mixture of my compost from the compost pile and also compost from that I got at my recycling center. We have a recycling center around us that provide us with free compost. I have a video that shows you how to get compost and how to look for it. So check out that video. I'll see if I can put a link in the description. So right now I'm just filling it up with the compost, and the compost is like I said, it's just regular compost that I'm gonna fill it up. I'm gonna fill it up about 2/3 full before I add any other nutrients and mix it up. So right now I'm just filling it up. The dimension is about 6. I think it's about 6 feet by 3 feet, and it's about I'll see if I can just put the dimensions in the description below. So as you can see, this is raised bed is divided into 4 sections, and you have 4 on each side, and the fabric completely divides all the various squares. So you have 8 squares that you can plant different things into the various 8 squares. So as you can see, I filled it up halfway already. Still gonna add a few more, but the fabric looks good. It's regular fabric, and it looks durable. So I'm hoping that it's gonna be awesome for this. That way we're gonna be able to get some good results from this. So what I did was just put some bricks, to raise it up a little bit more. I put some stones at the bottom to raise it up on the bed a little bit more, so that way it's much more comfortable to do it, because it wasn't as high as a regular raised bed. So I'm almost done with the compost. So I filled it up with the compost. So what I'm gonna do next is make a mixture of my compost fertilizer mix. So what I'm gonna do is just mix composted cow manure, black cow. I'm gonna mix it with worm castings, rock dust, bone meal or feather meal, nitrogen supplements, and also any other organic fertilizer that I have. I mix them up in this, a little bit of perlite too. Just mix all of them up. Then I'm just putting them in this various squares before I mix them all with the compost that I have in there. So I'm just mixing all of them up right now, so that way it's a complete mix before we start planting. So if you have whatever organic fertilizer you have, you can use. I also have a link to some of those organic fertilizers in the description below to help you out if you're interested in getting some of the organic fertilizers that I talked about. They are great organic fertilizers that at least are gonna help you grow. So unfortunately, I planted I planted before I shot the video. So I just planted this yesterday. So as you can see, I planted most of the beds already, and I watered it down. So what I did was just watered it down, planted my seedlings in there, and then water it again. And you can see they all look great. So I planted a different variety of things in here. Most of it is sweet bitter leaf or pecan, and a few of the anchir and water leaf. So here is it. I didn't feel they grow back completely because I know later on during the season I'm gonna add more compost, organic compost into it to at the bottom of the seedlings or on the bottom of the plant. As you can see, some of the weeds started coming out. This is after about a week. Some of the weeds started coming out already. So what I'm gonna do is just cover it up with leaves. You can use leaves, dry leaves like this, or you can use grass clippings. What it's gonna do is gonna prevent the weeds from coming out, and it's also gonna retain the moisture or maintain the moisture in the soil, so that it doesn't evaporate easily. So I'm just covering most of the exposed surfaces with leaves, so that way it at least prevents any weeds from coming out and also help maintain some moisture in the raised bed. Let me know in the comments below if you've had planted something like this on the raised bed, or if you bought a fabric raised bed like this, and also let me know if how yours turn out. So or if you grow your stuff in raised bed, let me know. So this is it. I have put in the grass clippings on all but one of the raised beds. The only one I didn't put it on is the water leaf one. That is still, the plants are still very tiny for me to put anything underneath, so I'm just gonna leave it. After about a week or two, once the plants are a little bit taller, then I can put the leaves or grass clippings to cover it. So it looks great. The plants are doing well, so stay tuned for that. So hopefully in a couple of weeks, so my daily or weekly vlog, I'm sure you guys are gonna be able to see how it is, how it's doing. And stay tuned for updates of it later on. By the end of the season, I'll let you guys know how it did compared to other stuff in the garden. Okay, that is it for today. I hope you liked the video. If you like the video, smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to share. Thanks for watching. Happy growing, everybody.